on gaming Gladiators because it's just about delaying the game for them. But Nigma Galaxy can definitely come out on top. Yeah, that's the build that people are doing these days, by the way. It's the vessel into the E-Blade, more commonly. Obviously, it's only if it's a good vessel game, but yeah. Boom. He has been slowed now with the enchant, though. Miracle has no searing chains. The arrow will cover him, and it does hit Miracle. Enough time for Boom to retreat.
So
that stomp will stop the Mirana, but it's not going to be enough to finish off the Cuddle. Tofu might have to sacrifice himself. He does one more leap. Also, the Fairy Fire. Is he baiting up Miracle, using the Fairy Fire for safety? Miracle does not care for fire. I mean, Celery is coming. There's a TP. At least they want to force some kills out of this tower push. Boom joins. Illuminate can be set up on that Nightmare, so at least one of them is going to hit. Apparently both get hit. The Solar Bind on top of that with the Arena, but they don't get the Spear off. Mind Control will die regardless. Kuroki is able to TP for now. The damage is too high, and Kuroki will also fall. Tower does die, or Tower does fall for this. So overall, not the worst trade for Nigma, but they do lose.
Well, I actually think it's not too bad. They might just get mid. Duracho, though, defending as he's going to toss the tree after GH. That'll pick up the kill. Miracle, though, still with the Flame Guard active, doing a good amount of damage to Duracho. There's no TPs available either for him. Celery at the ready here for the Nightmare. That'll get Duracho out of a tough situation here, but 2 remnants available for Miracle. He's not going to go for the kill. He's going to make the safe play and back away.
Difficult.
Smoke play now for the Gladiators.
Okay, good rage, but Fiend's Grip is here. Where's the Elder Titan? Who cancels this? There we go. Nice job, GH. Protecting his carry properly, even more so as he behaves like a taxi right now. And should be able to get away from this. Heals are still available. Okay, GH, seeing the opportunity to counter-initiate. It's thrown up in the air. They hit him with the arrow. Avalanche as well. They want to kill GH first. Will they succeed? They will. GH is already down, but LTW starts to hit down Boom. No vision, however. Moonlight Shadow will save him for now. Duracho, he is going to hit up the Viper straight up. Duracho struggling against all this movement speed slows. They need some more initiation, but they're lacking the arena now. And that means Duracho is just going to lose his first life here relatively easily. BKB activated on Ace, though. And BKB is for Kuroki, apparently, or Mind Control, who's been much more slowed. Boom, keeping the enemy at bay, but he's got a bit too far. He's a bit too far in, and Leicester is going to punish that immediately with a slow Celery, the next target as well. But Duracho's back with a vengeance, and he has full HP now. LTW cannot survive the damage from Tofu and Duracho's cleave. GH trying to get some space for his teammate with that stomp. You'll Scepter used though to stop Miracle. He can't get away. Beautiful spear on top of that, and Miracle will fall. Kuroki has also been put to a Nightmare, and now he's going to be woken up rudely with a Starstorm. Do they have enough damage to bring him down, though, as the Tinies has to go for GH instead? Like a typical Nigma fan, but instead, they're going to try to go for a play now with a smoke. I mean, this is not a bad play, but once again, they're all too far together. The Infesta saves the Viper. LTW is still in trouble. They do use the Arena Mind Control. Actually, he's been stopped by the creeps. Oh, despite his BKB, he couldn't get out of the arena wall because the creep wave gets stuck in the wall as well. What a way to die, Mind Control. As now the spear catches Miracle, and that damage is too high. Duracho will deal with him easily. Kuroki's the next target, apparently. LTW trying to fight for his team, but LTW is solo. His team's already dead. Ace of the spear in 1 second. LTW is going to get stunned by the Avalanche. Spear not even needed, apparently, as the damage is too high. Right? Well, his towers have to stay there and take the beating. Duracho will take down 2 sets of Rex relatively easily, or at least them pouring Rex anyway.
Kuro, chase him away. Oh no, he caught an arrow.
By the arrow. Kuroki, no! I think the Illuminate kills him. There we go. And in fact, Kuroki's death sets up for the onslaught. The Duracho just catches Miracle and murders him. Mind Control activates the BKB. So the Duracho here, ILTW caught by the Fiend's Grip. Who's going to cancel it now? They control GH. This Fiend's Grip is going to last forever. ILTW dies. So does Mind Control. GH will be the last victim. 3 team wipes in a row. It's time to call GG.
What a game. What a game by Gladiators. They just kind of sat back. They weren't really too pressured. They make one bold move to go for Roche. They fight well, basically once down bottom, which was, just I think, those items, and do an immense amount of physical damage, potentially even enough to get through Mind
Dagger. You don't really have much initiation potential as a mid laner unless the enemy team dives, so instead you try to farm aggressively. Arctic Summoner being used to push this tower as the Mortimer Skits are being used to burn down ILTW. Soul Rip is not going to heal him nearly enough. Kuroki, more than hopeful with that Soul Rip. He is in the trees now. A Boom has joined him, and Kuroki will die in the jungle. Double kill going for Duracho.
Ward's going to be scouted. Nigma no.
It did. And it's only Kuroki here, not the ideal target. They know the Tombstone can still be set. Afraid of the counter initiation. Gaming Gladiators retreat. Good retreat though here.
Yep. Now they just need to wait out Tombstone. They're going to lose their Observer Ward on the high ground, though. And that means, yeah, Tofu is no longer confident standing there, especially as his smoke breaks, so he is going to skedaddle, skadoodle.
Ursa is going to try to slow down Celery, and now finish him off with a Furious Types. They force the Ravage. with a toss on top of that, but the Enrage survives it all. Mortimer's Kisses got cancelled by the silence as well, and Mind Control activates that Exorcism plus the BKB. Chasing down now the Tiny. What is Duracho gonna do? Nothing! Stunned and killed! Boom! Also in a difficult position. Diffusal Blade got him before he get away, so did the Earth Shock, so Boom is going to fall. And that's going to be Ace, the last core here, remaining all dead. Only the support survive here for Gaming Gladiators. Nigma's going to miss. Mind Control, able to move freely now. Use the Spirit Siphons on top of that. The BKB, Mind Control will live. ILTW has been slowed. ILTW actually going in solo. They have no way of canceling this Fiend Script, so he's just going to die. No, the help of the IO, perhaps. ILTW still the Enrage. Has still a chance, using the Enrage.
Nigma,
Tombstone, and Miracle comes in with a Portal Strike. Thanks to the Tombstone, they can force the fight here. Boom and Troll. Boom is going to get decimated. They're going to get rid of the mid laner from the enemy team. The rest of them scattered to the wind.
Gladiators.
Nigma, they know they want to fight near the Tombstone. Beautiful yields through a Miracle. Stops Duracho's initiation. The IO joins in as well. Avalanche hits, but Duracho is still in trouble. He's going to be bursted down. Celery helping with a force step, but blown up by the Sand King.
Is going off, but instead they're going to be going mid lane up to the high ground.
Celery at least baiting the Ursa. But that tower will eventually fall, even if they don't have the most push without the Exorcism. Which is, by the way, coming by. Mind Control has it ready. BKB as well. They're going to go for the Enchantress. Immediately destroyed. Duracho could be in trouble as well. Silenced up. Duracho still no BKB. They activate the Exo. Time for the Rax to fall.
Certainly at the very least in mid lane. That's a good toss back, though. They do have Ravage that Ace is holding on to, and there's going to be even Fiend's Grip at level 1. They can't cancel, but they can at least kill Duracho. He's got buyback here for his first life, but for now, Gladiators will conserve it as they just continue to watch the mid lane crumble. Bolstered by a little bit here, as actually I believe that's an Ench creep, which is going to be pulling the wave. Miracle has to TP back to deal with it, which does allow them to at least conserve the ranged barracks. Celery might not be as lucky, as that's another jump in from ILTW. Gets off the Force Staff, and now Boom. It's a little bit too close for comfort. That's his own Yule Scepter, but doesn't have a cookie. Has the Shard pushback at the very least, and with the little Shredder, will quickly dispatch of the Tombstone. Duracho on his buyback now jumping in. The Ravage from Ace is good, and it gets through the Wisp and the first life here of the Ursa Warrior, but Nigma now turning the fight.
Yeah, it's a bit too late. No execution can really save you from an Ursa with 2 lives right now.
Toss?
The toss is available, though the Fountain can save. ILTW, though, hasn't been tossed quite in the Fountain, as Ace did get slowed. GH leaves. Relocate time down. ILTW stuck. He doesn't have a BKB. What will the rest of his team do? How much do they value?
No toss.
No, not enough. No way near enough. ILTW will fall. Nigma will decide they take the Rax.
Torrent, the other big one.
Like the up timing moves. Yeah.
Oh, Wisp.
As they get the IO, that's going to be GH dying, but LTW runs immediately, goes for Boom, the toss to the creep. Boom, unfortunately, has been inhibited. The Yule Scepter to save himself a couple more seconds, but that's not going to be sufficient. Duracho in a pickle himself. He has been scouted. The BKB is not going to let him TP because he doesn't have one in his inventory, which means Duracho is just going to be mauled down by the bear.
And that's Roche up in 18. Give that to the Wisp quite wisely.
Yep. And Miracle gets a free kill here on Boom. They're going to continue this with a relocate in. Grab Tofu.
Oh, they got Celery.
And the third one, it's going to be Celery. That ghost is not going to help him enough. Celery, once again, trying to create as much space as possible. Miracle helping him out, but they leave LTW behind. And this should be the bottom racks, honestly.
Yeah. I just don't know what to do. I mean, you've got no choice but to fight into this one now for Gladiators. It just seems about impossible. Up down 34k, Aegis, X+ and ILTW. Miracle still has his ulti as well. Ace conserving Aegis. They have to get everything perfect. The toss back is pretty promising. But ILTW, again, with his status resist, is just going to simply walk back towards his team. Cool. And
Epicenter also being charged. Mortimer's Kisses is being used. The Miracle thinks it's a great opportunity to initiate. There he goes. Gonna go for the bait once again. From 100 to 0 he goes. Duracho to the BKB in time. There's Ravage as well to control the Ursa ever so slightly by LTW. Once again with a status resistance. Unstoppable. He kills off Celery in the process. They can't really bring the Sand King down. He already has that level 25 as well. That's gonna be Duracho also falling. No Sandstorm blind, by the way, from Miracle.
No, yeah.
The 5% pushes.
I checked that, actually. I was kind of curious to see if he decided to take it, but I don't think it really mattered at that stage what he takes, because it's going to be Nigma that take game number 2 and take us to a game number 3. So Nigma not quite tapping out of this series yet. I think it's good that they give this kind of early game.
He was very well known. What I liked about those squads is that... Wait, there's a fight going on. GH. Fury swipes used a lot of stacks on GH, but not enough to kill him off. Duracho's been stuffed. He has to use a swarm now. There's the overpower. Still available. Could go for Kuroki. Has 2 stacks of Furies, now 3-4. But the Weaver always has a Shikuchi.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, actually, never mind. He got surprised there. The sentry gets him. Thanks to the Earth Shock there, they can bring him down. LTW could control himself. Tofu still has the forward smash, for the slow. Kills GH in the process. LTW now slowed and gaining Gladiators. Come back. Duracho, the defusal point is ready.
Miracle.
And he's going to try to use it against Caudle. Miracle is not that easy a target to go on. They're committed.
They really want
They're
him.
like half committing, half not. Duracho has been baited by his own team. I mean, they can get away for now, though. They haven't overcommitted just yet. Tofu will be the only target for now, as Duracho. They're trying to counter-initiate, apparently, as they see an opportunity to go for the CK, but he has the Phantasm to dispel those searing chains. LTW slowed down by the inhibit. LTW will fall, as Mind Control's courier also dies in the meantime. GH will be next target, but Ace has been chased around here, and Ace will finally die. Boom, seeks a way to retreat. He still has the TP, but he's out of Remnants, so he's going to bank it all on getting no stuns.
Oh, wow.
That's going to work for him. Not enough damage. The Huskar's impact by this Ags, and I mean, you've been just kind of relishing the Macropyre's team fight. I think you're completely right about this. Mind Control also struggling a bit more. How Mind Control gets stunned here onto Boom. Boom does it, the BKB. Relocate's being charged. Io is not taking anyone with him. The Ice Path fails. They try to go for Jakiro first, but like I said, a bit tanky is Jakiro, at least early. Now finally Ace will fall. At least to the Swarm.
No.
Or no. Ace surviving, even getting rid of the bug there. And now the big bug is trying to kill him off as the tether brings him back to that place, but Kuroki is stuck now, has one more Shikuchi. Is he going to go for Ace? He's going to try, but Ace survives yet again.
It's close. No, it's close. He's ticking.
No, he hasn't died. No, the tether saves him.
So much.
Deceptively tanky.
Right,
yes, greed.
Sometimes greed is good, sometimes it's not. There goes Fuzzy Wuzzy jumping in again.
Okay, there's the team fight the Caudle provides, but the BKBs will nullify that. GH is going to die as they break that Willow Wisp open. Macropyre has been dropped as well. The CK can't fight inside of it, but they got him rid of the Earth Spirit. Now they're going for the Jakiro, and they do have a chance. Miracle finally getting her revenge. The Flames this time will go against Jakiro. A Miracle might still die to the Angry Bear, however, a beautiful stun there will save Miracle's life, and Duracho's been sent back to the Red Rift. He is going to lose his first life.
Only Boom.
They have more stuns. Boom is coming by. Celery, he has Relocate, and he comes in, but they knew this was going to happen. Celery ready to die for his carry as Duracho presses the attack button, goes for Miracle, and will get that kill as the support dies behind him. Duracho still wanting to fight this. He knows ILTW is low on mana, can't use those stuns any longer. ILTW will get the last crit though, and that's going to guarantee the kill onto Duracho, but he dies in the process. Boom surviving this engagement. Here the TP's coming in.
GH is back.
ILTW wants to show Boom what a buyback feels like, as Boom out of mana this time has no more escapes. He is going to fall. And this fight goes both ways. Team wipes everywhere. I don't know. Oh, no, not again. Celery wants to live this time. And in fact, Nigma feel this. They can feel his will to live, and they're going to retreat ever so slightly. ILTW gets caught. He has the BKB. They'll be fine for now. Macropyre already got dropped. I don't know if you want to push this too hard. Duracho apparently does. As he activates his own BKB with the Enrage on top of that. That's the shard. And a kill off ILTW. Well done, Kuroki. Let's get dusted. But the real target seems to be the Huskar, who's actually attacked Duracho in the mid lane, and he will get that kill. Celery couldn't heal him in time. Ace trying to finish off Mind Control. Mind Control does have the dispel this time with the shard. Searing Chain stops that Regen Room, and Mind Control will finally die. Ursa does buy back. Where's the TP? Where's he coming from?
He's a core.
He's coming in from behind. There he goes. The outpost the whole time. Miracle cannot survive. This Miracle will die. Kuroki, he's trying to get away, but Tofu's not letting him. Kuroki has no more time lapse. He's going to fall. Tofu barely outruns that Illuminate. And Nigma, this time, they will lose the fight. Good buyback there by Duracho.
Yeah. What do you... That's smokes. Okay. They'll break one, but Tofu's going to find a big fan, kicks him down to the low ground. Okay, Ace is going to experience the full glory that is the Huskar X, but he has a cheese, and he is saved with the relocate out. ILTW in the meantime fighting 1v1 versus Duracho as Mind Control is assistant with the Rolling Thunder, but now that it's ended, Duracho still in his first life, still healthy, still has Satanic. ILTW losing the fight versus Boom. Couldn't retreat thanks to the Macropyre either as GH ran down by Tofu, 3 dead. I didn't even see Miracle die.
Yeah, Miracle got pushed. I don't know if he's...
And just harassed like that, and that's significant damage, enough to force an ability for Mind Control even. Mind Control now has a Basher. Duracho as well has one of the backpack. Age is still on him for 50 more seconds. Looks like the fight's kicking off now.
Okay, BKB activated by Ace though, as he's going to
got the Wisp.
The Will-O-Wisp realizes he can't. Celery's dead. The Celery has the buyback and relocate as well. Duracho finds LTW in the backlines. Ace recharges, has a second BKB now. Ace can't be killed that easily. Macropyre.
In 2 macros.
Perfect V of death. Miracle has to retreat. Too much fire around. LTW is already dead, and Mind Control is trying to give his team some space here. Just retreating as much as possible. Mind control will be found though. TP cancelled and he's killed. At least the racks don't fall here, but Gaming Gladiators, they don't want to rest. They want to continue this. Their objective is to take at least a second lane of racks, perhaps even more, as there's no Pango for 70 seconds.
And Miracle with his shard now able to turn all this macro fire into inner fire into healing, which actually keeps him alive there despite standing in, I think, only one, perhaps two of the macros with that 20 talent take it. Nonetheless, second lane of racks still take.
By the way, in terms of net worth, only Huskar beating him.
EUW looking again for Celery. But barracks are falling too fast.
Oh, W's like an offlane CK, and he's going to succeed here. Kill Celery in time.
Good
and the
Ignis.
Ice Path now successful. They do hit the Jakiro this time with the taunt. Ace needs to be KD right afterwards though, and Miracle has been destroyed. Doracho and boom, just took him down in a matter of seconds. That was such an overwhelming amount of damage.
I think that's it. I don't know how else Nigma do that. They're going to be up against Megas. They don't have really the best Megas lineup, to be honest. And Ursa's still in your base. Jakiro's still in your base.
And they have some push, right? This is not the worst team against Megas, but you're right. Illuminate falters against Megas compared to, say, any sort of
compared to the carries we have in the meta.
Oh, also, if he's dead, he can't Illuminate, so that's what we're going to try to fix here. Tofu has another BKB. Doesn't matter, though. Even if he's constantly Will-O-Wisped, he can just roll away right afterwards. They already killed GH. They find Kuroki as well. Kuroki trying to waste as much time as possible, but he falls as well. And Gaming Gladiators are taking Game 3, and therefore the series.
Yeah, very well played. Those Gaming Gladiators continue to go completely flawless here.
I mean, is it still